Hello, this is Victor. I'm here finally with the showcase of the Stardrake. So the work is completely finalized. If you have followed my channel, you know that I put tutorials on all the different parts and painting of the Stardrake. As well, if you want to support me further, I have a Patreon account and you can support me in Patreon. So if you like the tutorials and you want me support further, I let you know that I have a Patreon account and you will have the link in the description below. So now let's go to talk a little bit about this Stardrake. So this is the final work. When I start the project, in my mind I want to make the Drake blue, and I want to make the wings like a night sky. I went more purplish than maybe I had in the mind, but I wanted to go for colors that are quite vibrant. I want to have quite colorful, but at the same time I wanted to lock my palette to the colors that I already use in my Stormcast Eternals. So I did not introduce new colors in the painting work of the Stardrake. I use colors that I use for the army. So the green is the same green armor that I use for the army, the same for the gold, and the purple is the same type of purple that I use for the clothes and the plumes of the helmets and different things that I already using, as well as the purple that I use on the back spins. So I really wanted to use colors and block my palette. The other thing, the thing I wanted to work with is the sword, the blade. I wanted to, was hesitating at the beginning if I want to do linings there, if I want to do an effect. I realized doing linings on top of metal is not working very well. So at the end I decided to go for blue type of blade, or like a magical, or I go just for the standard metallic, and I wanted to go at the end for a very pale steel. I wanted to go for a steel that looks quite new and prime and still, yeah. So I want to transmit that this is a great weapon just by making a clean steel. I didn't want to use black wash because I really want to go for a very whitish steel. So yeah, I'm very happy. The wings as well, I think they come quite very nicely. This Stardrake, Stardrake, I'm always mixing the names. Looks, for me, the position of the wings looks more natural when you have the miniature on your hands than on the pictures. I don't know why this is happening. Really, the wings are, when you see the miniature, no, they are in the right position. So when I saw the first pictures in internet, I saw that the wings were in a very weird position. I know that I can put them more tilted to the front. I think both positions look well, and I have seen before buying the Stardrake, I saw one in the Games Workshop store say, okay, looks much better in natural, in real, than what is looking in the pictures, what is weird sometimes. So yeah, also, yeah, talking about the head, I decided to go for the open head, and I decided to go for blue glowing instead of the red glowing that we see that Games Workshop use in the main, at least in the cover of the case. So the reason is I wanted to keep the theme of the blue, the green, all the theme of the mix between this green and the blue of the Celestial, and I want to avoid warm colors. I only want to keep my warm colors on the gold. So the only warm color indeed is the gold. Even the tone, I went for a pink, and the pink is more bluish, so also a cold pink. Let's make a turn to the Drake. Let's see if I can turn it a little bit. Okay, here we have it. So I wanted to turn so in order that you can see the shield. So the shield, you will have pictures more detailed on all the different parts. No, I just want to explain. The shield, I went for the same type of colors that I use for the wings of the prosecutors or the wing of the Celestant Prime. So I went the same type of green, of white with this green shade. I put some gloss. I want to make it look like the same type of material that is used for the wings, and then the small linings. I decided to do the cape with brown, the same brown that I'm using for all the different armor and decorations. I use the same brown for all this type of all this type of strips that the Stormcast Eternals have. And then I decided to do this light blue on the linings that you have at the end of the cape, or we call it cape. I don't know really how to call this thing that is hanging, but it looks nice. I like a lot the end result. Here you can appreciate better the wing. I think that there is a great miniature to paint, and I really enjoy painting this miniature. I really love it. I really enjoy it. It took me more than 1 month to have this miniature completed, but I wanted to go for quite a high standard. I wanted to dedicate time. I wanted to invest my time to do the best job I can do on this miniature. So I hope that's all, and now you can enjoy more pictures. I make pictures. Please enjoy the pictures. Like if you have liked it, what you see here. Comment, yeah, and as usual, you can support me more in Patreon if you want. And yeah, as I say, as usual, thanks a lot for watching, and now enjoy the pictures. Bye.